We're back. Alright folks, we're on the way to drop this car off at the storage. I thought I would just jump on and do a quick live, so if you're out there, thanks for stopping in. It's a beautiful day for a drive. Yeah, I think I forgot to turn chat on. Oops. Alright. I'll be back in 2 minutes. What's up, y'all? Justin, can you hear me? I just got in and you're the first person to chat in, so I shouldn't be muted. But if I am, see if I can try to fix that. Alright, cool. So this is going to be a super quick stream. I'm just on the way to my I can hear. Awesome. Thank you, Etsy. I appreciate that. Hope we have a great weekend. It's finally not super hot here where I'm at. So, it's hard to beat mornings like this. Hope this guy isn't going right in front of me so we can get a little open road, but we'll see. Hard to beat the sound of this car. This car is it wants you to go faster. Driving on the streets, it's, you know, in a lot of ways, it's not the car for the streets, because it wants to be up at like 6,000 to 9,000 RPM all the time, and if you're doing that, you're just going way too fast, so. But, it's worth it. It's my wife's birthday today. So we took this car on a date night last night for her birthday party, and I was wondering how it was going to go as a date night car, and it actually went really well. So, hi Morgan. Speaking of Morgan, that's her. She's the birthday girl. Happy birthday, Morgan. go take this, but dude, Lando's on fire, man. I hope he's still doing well. You're not gonna spoil it for me. Is Lando winning? Behind the minivan. Railroad tracks are not fun. Yikes, here they are. Okay, we're good. We're good. GT. I'll get y'all's chats in 1 second. Bump right here leading into my garage and nailed it pretty good the other day. Right here. That'll do it. We're at the garage, folks. Yeah, Scott, this is a 991 GT3 RS. And it's hard to read chat on my phone down here on my little phone mount, so I'm driving and trying not to look. What's up, Scott? Thanks for saying hi. Nice so far. Yeah, it's a 2019 GT Silver GT3 RS. So I actually need to like back out of the app right here to open my garage gate. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna make like pause on that for 1 second. Just heard up, I think, a rattling on the phone mount. Yeah, but got the air conditioning all cranked up too. So maybe it's that. All right, time to park. Park in between two very cool cars, so be a little nerve-wracking. I think that should do it. Windows up, front axle is down. I think we're good. What do you think about EV cars? I mean, maybe as a daily, right? So it's funny. I went through the process of trying to figure out what it would take to get a 992 GT3 RS allocation, because this is a 991, and one of the requirements was that I would have to buy an EV car or lease an EV car. And I was fine with that, but I've never had one. I know a few folks that have, and I just don't think it's worked out for some of the people that I trust. They end up trading and getting normal cars. So, all right, bear with me 1 second while I get out here. It's a really tight spot. Yeah, Defar, if you're stalled there, what are your thoughts on EV cars? Huh? Depends, too. Like, I don't know. More cool looking. Like, I love the, I like the Taycans. Like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I like them. I like the way they look. I've never driven one. Awesome, yeah, Connor. Thanks, man, for tuning in as always. You need to do bulls and bagels. He's great. All of them are great. I've got 3 of them. Imper. I'm saying that right. Yeah, we've got a little one who's doing very well. So thank you for asking. So yeah, the car. Let's see if we can flip it around here. Give you a quick peek. I don't like filming other people's cars, but here's mine. We're all set. I gotta plug in the what's it called? Oh! Didn't do that. There we go. The list on this car is a 2019. I think it was like $225 was the sticker price, and then they've kind of been all over the place since then. So all right, y'all. I'm gonna put the phone down one more time. Watch. Yeah, I mean that's kind of where Porsche is. They compete with some of the like the $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 cars, but you know, I don't know. They're just not as expensive as like a Lambo or a Ferrari, so and they're just as fast, just as fun in my opinion. Maybe not just as fast. Depends on the car. But not to say that it's not a small amount of money. It certainly wasn't a small amount of money for me. So. By no means am I a bajillionaire or anything. Watching me struggle with this Ford every time. It just gets in this huge knot. I don't know how. Yeah, but I feel like the GT3 RS, at least this generation, gives a lot of value. The new ones are crazy expensive. The new ones are like $400,000 or $500,000. For now, at least. I think they'll come down, but I feel like this 991 generation is pretty much the coolest car you could get for that amount of money, in my opinion. Which is why we got one. So, all right. Look at this trickle charger. So we attach it to the battery, and it just comes right out as a plug right there, and all we do is just plug in the extension cord, and there we go. There we have our trickle charger. Yep, there we go. We're all set, and then I'll put some of this in here. Drop this down. And we are good to go. Yeah, there's some really incredible stuff in here. Again, I just don't like showing other people's cars, but I can explain them to you. So we've got a Sterrato right here. I parked next to a very incredible gentleman's car. These incredible cars. It's a Sterrato, a yellow Carrera GT, Lamborghini SV, Viper ACR. It's just a really cool place to come see some cool stuff. So that was kind of my thing on buying a car. I needed to store it somewhere, so I couldn't keep it at the house for different reasons. So it's the car's technology that makes it a wow factor. You talk about the 992. What are you talking about? What are you talking about on that? But yeah, folks, I'm gonna cut it off there. I've got a bunch of stuff to do today, and just wanted to do a quick live. I think this is really fun doing these live stream drives. So I'm gonna go back and watch the end of this race, and I hope everybody has a fantastic Sunday. Yes. So yeah, the 992. Look, it's on my list. And I agree with you. Like I've been messaging with somebody that has one, and I was asking him, like, look, is it worth the jump to go from the 991 to the 992, right? Because it's a pretty considerable jump. And his just one word answer was yes. You know? So, I mean, but it is hard to beat like the styling of the 991. I think it'll be really timeless. You know, it's a little bit more subtle than the 992. It's still got the big wing in the back. But, you know, it's just crazy enough to stand out. And I dig I love the silver. There's somebody around my area that had a silver car that, like, I fell in love with. You've driven one at Mid-Ohio Race Circuit. No way. That sounds like a freaking blast, man. Good for you. Yeah, so there's a couple tracks for me. I'm in the, Middle Tennessee area. So for me, it's either National Corvette Museum, which is in Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's a really fun track. Really long track, but really fun track. Or one called Flat Rock, which I think is just opening. And then I think there's another one that's somewhat close. So yeah. Corvette Museum is a really fun track. When I was there, I drove a Radical SR10. So that was my track. I met some of the Ray Hall race team there with some friends from my racing simulator connection. And it was definitely a fun track. So yeah, Emperor, if I'm saying your name incorrectly, I apologize. But I gotta set this alarm here. And I'm gonna cut the stream off here. So thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a great rest of the weekend and an awesome Sunday. See y'all.